All right, y'all. We're back with another episode of the TDT podcast.
You know what I don't sense enough out of you right now?
I was trying to keep it chill on purpose.
Energy!
Yo, what is good? It's back. We're the TDT podcast. I'm back.
Let's go!
Undefeated. Sorry if anyone was kind of
headphone users. All right.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to be really chill. Like, hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today's gonna be very chill. We're literally just gonna talk. We've done it before and we like the vibe, so we're gonna try that again. But no, so I have to be like, all right, guys, today we're just gonna be talking to the TDT podcast, talking about stuff. I was just trying to make that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
But yeah. Anyways, so I found out earlier today. I guess I should say it. Curry did not win MVP. He got robbed. Bro, Curry got robbed. Okay, if Curry was in the same place that Jokic was and the number of wins, he would have gotten it for sure. He led the league in points or whatever. But the NBA is I don't know. But okay, it's stupid that they do it off your win percentage as a team because Curry literally was his whole team. Who else did he have? Andrew Wiggins?
Because Clay was out.
Curry was his whole team.
I mean, he kind of trash now.
Yeah, bro. Draymond Green averages more blocks than points a game. I don't know. It's sad. So I think if Curry would have been on a winning team, he would have won it, and I think he deserves to win it. But Jokic won. Oh well, I don't like him, honestly. I don't like Nikola Jokic.
Okay,
I just don't like him.
Just to put this in perspective, I don't like him as a player either. He's a great dude. He's not my favorite, right?
It's same, bro. I just don't want to watch
Curry.
Nikola Jokic.
There is a strong argument for Curry's MVP run, and
that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
The thing with Curry is that while yes, he literally carried the Warriors' offense.
Oh yeah.
If Curry wasn't playing, they'd have the same record as they did last year, which is absolute trash.
Yeah, but he was playing, and that's literally the only reason they did have decent.
Exactly. Curry is the reason why they won games. Period.
Do you think that Curry's gonna leave Golden State?
Oh.
Or do you think that Kawhi is going to go to Golden State? Because I either think he leaves and goes to the Lakers, or Kawhi goes to Golden State and he stays.
Here's my opinion. Curry, I feel like I don't know what Curry's thinking, right? Because obviously everybody wants to go to the Lakers because the Lakers is the ginormous winning team franchise. It always has been. But I feel like Curry's going to stay loyal. Honestly, Clay's coming back. Splash Brothers will be back. Hopefully Draymond actually plays well, but they're not nearly as close as a caliber to their historical season a couple years ago. But I feel like if you can rebuild and you've got that rookie now too, I feel like you can rebuild to be a somewhat better team. But I don't think he would leave necessarily.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it would if he gets another bad season, with the Warriors, bro, he's out. He's too good. He's too good to not be winning.
That's what I'm saying.
And he can't carry a team by himself. He can't. Well, okay, he can't carry a team to a championship by himself in this day and age. Yeah. Only because there's teams like the Lakers and the Nets. Every NBA big NBA team has at least two big name players that are averaging more than 15 points a game. I'm 99% sure.
And even the Suns, who are complete underdogs in this championship run at the current moment, they've got two stars also. They've got Paul
Devin Booker,
yeah.
And then you can name literally any team. Well, sorry, I interrupted you, but you can name any team. The Nets obviously are self-explanatory. Yeah. Then you got the Bucks with Giannis, and then I know there's one other guy on there that's good. But then you have the 76ers. You have Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
You had the Heat, even though they got out. You had the Heat. They had Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, or whatever his name is, who made it to the championship round last year.
Well, don't forget they also had Tyler Hero, who was the best player in the NBA to history to this day.
Yeah, for about 2 weeks. He was the best player in the NBA for about
For 2 weeks.
for like 2 weeks. But, so I think I don't think a team can succeed in this day and age more than like minor success without like at least 2 star players.
Yeah.
Star caliber players.
I
Like,
definitely agree.
look at Dame. Look at Portland. Like, Dame has put a heart and soul into Portland. They give him nothing. Like,
and he stayed loyal somehow.
I know, right? He is the whole reason that team is alive, is even thought of relevant. I mean, where would they be without Dame? Nowhere. They'd be the bottom. They'd be where the freaking Magic are. It's the worst team.
Yeah.
The worst team. Like, Dame is the whole reason they make it to the playoffs every year, and then they always lose heartbreakingly, even though Dame literally puts his heart and soul out on the court. Dame to the Lakers or Curry to the Lakers. One of them is going to the Lakers. They deserve it. They need another ring. And D Rose, the Knicks, they had D Rose and Julius Randle. I mean, they had some decent success, but Trae Young and John Collins. That's
also
good.
The Knicks.
The Knicks. R.I.P. the Knicks. I like the Knicks. The Knicks. The Knicks are a good team. New York Knicks.
Yeah, they're okay.
They had a good season, bro.
They're all right. No, they had a very, very good season for the Park.
I mess with the Knicks.
So it was historical, but they got whooped by Trae Young. So
no, they really didn't. It lasted like 5 or 6 games. They didn't get whooped, but
still lost.
They lost. They did lose.
But yeah, the point is, I think that another star is definitely going to LA. I just don't think it's Curry. I think Curry's going to stay. And honestly, I feel like the main reason Curry didn't win MVP is because of the sole reason that he didn't lead them to the playoffs. Like, I feel like it's a very hard decision to take to crown somebody MVP. While yes, they might have been as high of a caliber as Curry, literally carrying their entire team throughout the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't take them to the playoffs. So they literally did not even make the playoffs. So I mean, I feel like you can't say that he's the MVP unless he actually brought them to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get that. It's just I think he did the best he could with the job he could. He led the league in scoring. Like, he literally was, and again, in my opinion, the best player in the league this year. Just the sole reason he didn't win it is because he couldn't take him to the playoffs, which I don't think that's entirely his fault. So I think he did all that he can.
Yeah.
All that he could.
Now, my question is, how did Nikola Jokic get it?
He's just good.
He's really, really good, but in my personal opinion, by the way, so I don't want to hear anybody coming at me for this.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that he is as high of a caliber as some of the other players in the league. I really don't. He might have had an amazing season this season. And you know what? That's great for him, right? I personally just don't think he is the highest caliber MVP candidate, honestly. I don't. But I'm glad it's not LeBron or Giannis. Thank the Lord it's not Giannis or LeBron.
Facts, bro. I'm tired of Giannis being the MVP, dude.
But not only that, bro, I'm tired of ESPN. Bro, Omar, bro, if you're listening to this, which I know you're not, but oh my gosh, dude. Find something else to post on your Instagram than LeBron. Please. All ESPN, House of Highlights, and all those like sports pages, Sports Center, all they post is LeBron. LeBron does one thing, one Euro step, bro. He does one Euro step and everybody goes crazy. But what about that third string backup who comes in, does a Euro step? Nobody pays attention to him.
Well, because he's a third string backup.
That's what but he deserves, if he pulls off the same move as LeBron, I feel like the respect for him should be there. But no. I'm glad that and I've been looking, and I know Jokic just won, like the news just came out, at least when we're recording this. Which is way earlier than when it's coming out. On ESPN and all the apps, they're only posting about him once or twice. You already know if it was LeBron, Giannis, some big name player.
He is a big name player too.
I'm saying who's won it multiple years. They would have gone crazy again. And I'm glad that he won it for that reason. I'm glad we're getting a little more diversity, but at the same time, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I agree with you.
I have a little discussion point for us, actually. Now that I'm thinking about this, I was having this argument with this one kid. And you know how normally in the NFL, if you rep someone's jersey, you're usually a fan of that team, right? In the NBA, it's different. So, like, you can like individual players, but not like the team. Do you think that's accurate?
Yeah, 100%. I like individual players in the NFL, but not like the team. Like,
Yeah.
What's a good example? I like Justin Herbert. I don't like the Chargers. I like Joe Burrow. I don't like the Bengals. I
Right.
like Stephon Diggs. I definitely don't like the Bills. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So but I think in the NBA, jerseys are more of a fashion thing than like a statement thing.
I would
like
100% agree.
Mhm.
Because, like, some jerseys are freaking sick, bro.
Yeah.
Like, city uniforms for a lot of the teams in the NBA are so cool. I like Miami's. Miami's is dope.
Yeah, the Miami's. Dude, okay, here's the discussion point. Why doesn't the NFL release more jerseys like the NBA does? Please, bro, please. Please. I want it so bad. Bobby Wagner ain't retiring until the Seahawks get an all-black jersey. Make it happen, NFL. I want every team to have an all-black jersey. I want every team to have an all-white jersey. I want every team to have a City Edition jersey. I want every team to have a Classic Edition jersey. I want every team to have all the jerseys. Bro, everyone remembers how hyped we were when the Color Rush came out, right?
Facts, dude, bro. Color Rush is
fire. City Edition jerseys, that would be like times 20.
Yeah, because City Edition uniforms for the NBA are literally the most
they're so
fire
cool.
things in the world.
They're so cool. The Grizzlies throwbacks. Yes. They're so good looking. Dude, I don't understand. It literally would be beneficial for everyone. The fans would get to see new jerseys on the field and get to buy new jerseys, which everyone would love.
Money.
The teams would get to and money. The NFL would make so much money because people would buy them so much. The teams would make so much money because they'd be able to promote them. The players would enjoy it because it'd be a brand new jersey thing, and dude, you look good, you play good. So a lot of those younger generation guys with all the drip or whatever, I'm something so old, but like, bro, they would love that. They would literally love that. Like, that would be them. Like, it would benefit everyone. Literally everyone involved. It would literally benefit everyone involved.
Yeah.
It would literally benefit everyone involved.
I definitely agree with the fashion statement thing, though. I feel like the NBA, because, like, you'll see people walking around with NFL jerseys, and usually when you see an NFL jersey, you're like, oh, they're probably a fan of that team, right? But you see a basketball player or just someone in general walking around with a basketball jersey, you don't jump to the conclusion of, oh, well, they must be a fan of that team. It's usually just they're walking around with either they like the player or the jersey's cool. You know what I'm saying? And I like that about the NBA. The NBA is more unprofessional professional. I feel like you can, like, basketball can be played anywhere. You can still like your team whenever or whatever. And it's nobody, you don't really get any hate for it. But as soon as I, with my Pittsburgh Steelers jersey, walks into a Nashville city, the amount of people I'm going to get giving me weird looks, hating, disgusting looks is like beyond my imagination. I feel like NBA players or NBA fans just have more respect towards each other, in my opinion.
Well, I don't know about that. I think they just have more. It's different. The social environment in the NBA is a bit different in the way that it's more about, like, just because you rep a team doesn't mean you like that team, or like you rep a player doesn't mean you like that team. I'm a fan of the Atlanta Braves. I think baseball jerseys look the best out of any jersey. Just saying, but that's my opinion. But like I like Jason Tatum. I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm not a Celtics fan. I like Jason Tatum though. I'd wear a Jason Tatum jersey because I like Jason Tatum. But if you if I were to wear a Tom Brady Bucks jersey, you're most likely assuming I like the Bucks. But if I see someone wearing a Michael Jordan jersey, I don't assume they like the Bulls. I assume they like Michael Jordan. It's weird in the way that I view it differently between the sports.
Yeah. And I mean, going back to your point, if you're walking around with a Tom Brady jersey on, a Bucks Tom Brady, you 99.9% like that team. You don't just like the player.
Yeah, like, okay, who other than a Cowboys fan wants to wear a Cowboys jersey? Nobody. Nobody. Who other than a Chargers fan wants to wear a Chargers jersey? Nobody. Like, I don't
Well,
want
Chargers don't have any fans anyway, so you can't even bring up that.
Yeah,
argument.
facts. Okay, actually, I think it's a conspiracy theory. I think the Jets have no fans and Chargers have fans. When's the last time you've met a Jets fan? Really think about this one now, folks. Life's Biggest Questions Part 4. When's the last time you met a Jets fan? Yeah. They don't exist. They don't exist. That's I've never met a Jets fan. But I don't know. Like, if I were to see like I said, if I were to see a Bills, like a Stephon Diggs jersey, I would assume they like the Bills. But if I were to see a John Morant jersey, I wouldn't assume they like the Grizzlies. I would assume they like John Morant. It's weird.
It's completely. Let us know what you guys think, because this is just our personal opinion. But I feel like you look at the two sports so completely differently. And
yeah.
It's weird. Like, why though?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching another banger from the TTD Podcast. Go follow our Instagram at TTD Podcast. As I said in either the previous or the next episode, depending on when y'all are seeing this. We're thinking of changing the name to TDT. Let us know how you feel about that. I'll put out an Instagram poll soon. And yeah, we're starting up a Facebook. We started a Facebook page.
Guys, go follow Facebook.
So yeah, go follow Facebook if you have Facebook. We'll tell your moms to follow the Facebook, because we started a Facebook page. It's pretty lit. I still need to join that. And
you do.
Please remind me to do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching.
See ya.